Hey Corbyn, what are you going to college for?
I'm playing baseball in college. Yes.
So what are you going to be studying?
Criminal justice and psychology. So I can learn more about Tourette's and find a cure for this thing, because it needs one, for sure. Welcome.
Okay. How do you want to open this one? Okay. Hello YouTube, we're back again. Again.
One more time.
One more time. Why are we back again, Corp?
I'm going to college now.
Wow!
And I believe the last time I recorded a video, it was when I was a sophomore in high school. So.
I think you were junior.
Junior in high school, so.
So we're back. We thought you'd give you guys a little bit of a life update and say hi. So as you can see, Corbyn still has Tourette's.
Didn't just go away, right?
So let's talk about what happened the last couple of years. Any big changes happen?
We moved into a new house.
Are you nervous to be on your own?
I'm nervous. I'm pretty nervous, but I'm also very excited. I'm excited, like I said, for the next part of my life and getting this experience of living by myself or with somebody else.
You should be excited.
I'm very excited. It's going to be very, very fun.
What are some things that you're nervous about?
The change. I'm not a big change liker. I don't like change at all. So it's going to make my ticks a little worse. I'll be nervous, but.
Every video.
Every single video.
Say hi, King. So you think that your ticks are going to be worse?
Yes, I think they're going to be a little more dramatic to happen. It's not the same. High school experience in those days going to be completely different, and probably a lot more stress in high school was, and then it's going to just keep adding up until I get used to it.
Does going to college scare you?
It used to, but now I'm more. The feeling is more excited than scared because it's so close. Like I'm leaving tomorrow to move in. Like that's pretty exciting. It's great.
Keep your head out so people can see your cool mullet. Alright, so what's happened since the last video?
A lot of things have happened since the last video. I think I was a junior then, and I was still at my private school. And halfway through my senior year, I transferred from my private school to a public school. And that was a big change because there's a lot more kids. And it's not as well. I felt like I didn't stick out as much as I did at Lutheran because I was the only kid with severe Tourette's there. And there's a lot more other people with a lot more other issues, I guess.
At the public school?
At the public school, yes. And so I'm not sticking out as much as I was. So I like that. So it helped me get to graduate.
So what else happened? You finally got your driver's license?
I got my driver's license. I drive now. That's fine.
Does your Tourette stop you from doing anything? Like
No.
driving wise? Like,
no. I can kind of control it when I'm driving. But sometimes they do come out, and that's when I just take a little break. My phone ease down and then continue.
so you've learned that there's sometimes that you can't drive
Yeah,
because of your neck tick.
there's definitely some times where I can't drive because I look over my shoulder too much and I can't see what's in front of me. So I'm like, okay, let's pull over and recuperate. I've gotten pulled over, actually. I got pulled over 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 nights ago. I got pulled over because this cop was behind me and I was turning left on this main highway. And he probably saw my head twitch. I didn't feel like I did my head twitch, like my neck, that one, my neck twitch. And he probably saw it, and then he pulled me over because I had a license plate light was out. And then when he first came up to the car, he was like, "Hello, I'm officer, blah, blah, blah." And I couldn't help but notice you were twitching your neck a lot. That's why I stayed back in my car. I was just seeing if you were okay. Like, what's the deal with that? I was like, oh, sorry, sir, I have Tourette's. And he was like, oh, okay, but we feel like that was the main reason I got pulled over, which is fine. So I think that it was a fun experience, and it was also terrifying, but it was cool that he was so cooperative, knew what it was, and like was understanding that it wasn't like just.
He took the explanation. He didn't like question further on it. He was like, oh,
No,
that explains it.
Yeah, he knew exactly what it was when he told me. He was like, oh, okay. And he left me with the citation. There were no citations or anything, so I was clean.
Happy about that one.
Yes.
So what was the result of that? Like, what did you ask me to get you? What did you ask for us to have?
Oh, yeah, so me and my mom talked about getting, like, making our own, like, Tourette's cars. So, like, anytime I got pulled over or in any scenario I think I would need that, I would have it like in my wallet and just pull it out with my license and my registration and stuff. Give it to them just so they know, because it's definitely going to happen again probably.
So we're probably going to look into getting, since he's going to be on his own now, like a life or medical alert bracelet and print those cards out. We found some on the Tourette Association of America's website that are really good. It explains that, you know, it's covered under the American Disabilities Act and that, you know, it can't be used against him in a negative way. It just says that, hey, you know, I might make some weird movements and some weird sounds, but
I'm being safe and I'm not doing it on purpose.
Right.
I'm not on drugs either.
And he's not on drugs. Please don't do drugs in college.
No, no drugs.
Okay. How far have our followers reached? Like, you've gotten requests on Snapchat and like Instagram from like all over the world.
Yeah, so since our last video I've gotten hundreds of people contacting me about their Tourette's too and talking to me about it, which I think is awesome. It's from people all over the world. I got one from Sweden, I got one from the United Kingdoms, I'm pretty sure an Australian fella hit me up and asked me a bunch of questions. And yeah, it's really cool how that happened, because I left all my social media and stuff on the last video.
We'll leave it on this one again.
Yeah, we will. But yeah, they just contacted me and asked me about questions about my Tourette's, and then they related to their story and asked me for help, which I think is amazing, because I was the one who was searching for help once, but now I can help people just by making a YouTube video. I think that's kind of crazy.
How amazing is that?
It's amazing how people can see that and feel comfortable talking to you about something they haven't opened up about before.
Well, let's go back to that first video with you. How were you feeling in that first video?
I was very nervous because I never really wanted to talk about having Tourette's, because I felt like I was so different and I wasn't okay with like myself at being with that. And I think people got that vibe kind of, but when we went to the second video, it was more comfortable, like I was more open about talking about it. And now I love answering questions and helping anyone who asks me questions, even if they don't have Tourette's, or if they do, it makes it like, amazing.
It's nice that people feel like they can reach out to you and have someone who they can relate to, and someone who has a voice that's out there, even if they don't feel comfortable enough saying anything, to hear somebody else's experience. I think it's powerful. I
think it helps a lot, especially for like self-confidence. Because with Tourette's, it's all about self-confidence. And if you don't have any, like even the smidge, like then you're not gonna be able to talk about it with anybody whenever somebody confronts you about it or anything. So I mean, if somebody confronts you, you should be able to like, that's what just help people be able to like talk about it freely without it hurting them or making them feel uncomfortable because they have. Like that's one of the goal of these videos, because that's not okay for us. So.
No, because it's something you're born with, it's something you can't control or help. So
exactly, you can't control it. So I mean, if you got it, flaunt it.
Well, in closing, I love you. I hope we get to do these more as we go through your different stages of life, and keep coming back, because we'll keep checking in. And Corbyn might even do some little things here and there on his Instagram and stuff like that, and we'll have all those linked below.
And I might start making videos myself just to spread more awareness of it, because I said I didn't do that before, but now I think it's more serious and more comfortable.
Hey Corbyn, what are you going to college for?
I'm playing baseball in college. Yes.
So what are you going to be studying?
Criminal justice and psychology. So I can learn more about Tourette's and find a cure for this thing, because it needs one, for sure.
Okay. Well, we'll see you next time, you two.
Adios.
Bye.